What you got going on here, Swamp Camper?
Well, we have a great way to hone up a blade or a small hatchet to put an extra fine, sharp blade on it. This is an Est-wing hatchet, double bladed. You can see there's a little bit of rust. I haven't used it in a while. When you want to get an extra
Now what is this?
blade,
What is that?
This is just like a 2x4 cut up into a block, and then I took a piece of leather and glued it onto it.
Is that from the leather place you buy your leather from?
Over in Tampa and Tandy. And you treat it with, it's a honing paste. Basically it's made up of small crystals, and it feels like chalk, but it's moist. And you simply rub it on this piece of leather, the rough side out. You can use a belt too for this. It's called stropping. And you put that material on there, and if you want to get an edge, you lay it flat, you turn it up to where your edge is, your bevel, and you roll it hard back and forth. And this will get off the rust. As you can see, it's pulling up some of the top layer of rust right there. And it puts an edge, a nice fine edge. It's supposed to lay it down flat. But after you go through this a while, you can see that rust coming off. It puts a razor sharp edge, as it has now on this.
That's nice.
This is just an Est-wing Molly Hatchet kind of.
For Molly Hatchet, very cool. You're a regular leather Tuscadero, huh?
Shut up! Get that blade nice and close to that leather, along with the it's like a chalk stick, but it's not. It's made up of a paste of some sort that strips the blade of rust and cleans it, makes it shiny, gets out any small imperfections. Get as much rust off this. This is just a polishing compound that I put on this. You can get it in any woodworking or knife store.
It just looks like an eraser.
It does. It looks like an eraser. It feels like chalk, but it's moist, and it's got different crystals in it that it doesn't really sharpen the blade per se. It basically cleans off any rust, surface rust, and it puts a tiny little edge on there. But instead of, whacking your blade to a stone, like an Arkansas stone or a Japanese whetstone, this cleans it up just a little bit.
Very cool.
I've worked the rust off this, most of it.
Very nice.
And now we have a little edge on there that's pretty much can shave. As you can tell, my arm can shave hair.
Wow. Good job. Kind of reminds me of, what was that play with the demon barber of Fleet Street? What was his name? Do you remember?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Sweeney Todd. You're like Sweeney
no, I
Todd.
never saw it. I never saw
the demon
Sweeney
barber
Todd.
of Fleet Street. It's awesome, Swamp Camper.
Just putting a little razor sharp edge on this hella.
Well, you're doing a hell of a good job.